Imagine, for a moment, a landscape cloaked in a pervasive, inky blackness. Not just the absence of sunlight, but a darkness so profound it seems to press in on you, muffling sounds, erasing contours, and swallowing every hint of direction. Perhaps you've stood on a remote mountain trail at the dead of night, or found yourself in an unexpected power outage in a familiar space, suddenly rendered alien. In such moments, a deep, unsettling uncertainty can begin to creep in, a quiet fear of what lies unseen, what step to take next. The world, once vibrant and clear, becomes a canvas of overwhelming shadows. It is in such profound darkness that even the tiniest flicker of light becomes an undeniable miracle. A distant porch light, a faint gleam from a passing car, or the humble glow of a phone screen held aloft, each a beacon, not just illuminating a small circle around you, but profoundly altering the entire oppressive atmosphere. It's a physical manifestation of hope, a whisper of direction in a world that felt utterly lost. This poignant imagery brings us to a profound truth articulated millennia ago by one who claimed to be the very source of all light. In John 8:12, Jesus declared, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." This wasn't merely a poetic statement about physical illumination, but a declaration of spiritual and existential clarity. He offered an end to wandering through the shadows of confusion, despair, and untruth. To follow him, he said, was to step out of that oppressive darkness and into the radiant light of life itself, a life filled with truth, purpose, and everlasting hope. Think about what it means to never walk in darkness. It doesn't promise a life devoid of challenges or shadowed valleys. We all encounter moments of personal despair, global uncertainty, or profound loss that can feel like suffocating darkness. But Jesus' promise speaks to an inner reality. Even when external circumstances plunge us into gloom, those who follow him carry an internal light. It's a compass that points to truth, a warmth that counters despair, and a steady glow that reveals pathways even when the way ahead seems obscured. This light isn't something we generate ourselves. It's a reflection of the light of the world dwelling within us. And this brings us to our profound calling. If we have been given the light of life, then we are not meant to hoard it. We are called to be conduits, reflectors, lighthouses in a world desperately searching for direction. Imagine a community facing an unexpected crisis, perhaps a natural disaster that has left homes shattered and spirits broken. The physical darkness is pervasive, and the emotional darkness even more so. In such a scenario, some might retreat, overwhelmed. But then a few step forward, their actions like tiny lamps igniting in the gloom. Perhaps it's Sarah, quietly organizing food and water, her calm demeanor a quiet strength that cuts through panic. Or David, listening patiently to a neighbor's story of loss, his empathetic presence a small, steady flame of compassion. It's the volunteer who offers a gentle smile and a helping hand, asking for nothing in return. These individuals aren't performing grand theatrical gestures. They are simply shining their light, the light of hope, truth, and love, in a context of overwhelming trouble and uncertainty. They are living out the promise, not just for themselves, but for others. They become beacons, guiding weary souls toward a glimmer of possibility. This isn't about being perfect or having all the answers. It's about being present, being compassionate, being truthful, even when it's uncomfortable. It's about letting the light of Christ within us guide our words and actions, whether we're facing personal doubts, navigating complex relationships, or simply going about our daily lives. Every act of kindness, every word of encouragement, every stand for truth, every moment of selfless service, These are all ways we reflect that inner light. They may seem small, insignificant even, in the vastness of global challenges, but remember that tiny flicker on a dark night? Its impact is disproportionate to its size. It doesn't erase the darkness, but it pierces it, making it less absolute, less terrifying. So, as we navigate our own journeys, both individually and collectively, we will undoubtedly encounter shadows and moments of profound darkness. But the incredible promise remains. Those who follow the light of the world will never walk in darkness. Instead, they become carriers of that light, called to shine, not to conquer the darkness themselves, but to reveal the path through it, to offer hope in despair, truth in confusion, and a world that so desperately needs it. May we embrace this incredible calling. May we allow the light within us to shine brightly, not for our own glory, but to illuminate the path for others, bringing hope, truth, and love into every corner of our world, no matter how troubled or uncertain it may seem. We'd love to hear your thoughts. How have you experienced the light of Christ in your own life, or witnessed someone else shining their light in a dark moment? Share your reflections in the comments below. And if this message resonated with you, consider sharing it with someone who might need a flicker of light today.